In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about whether or not you are entitled to the third wave of stimulus checks in the amount of $1,400. So you probably clicked on this video because you want to learn more about whether or not you are entitled to the third wave of stimulus checks in the amount of $1,400. Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm an attorney here at Molai Law, where we help entrepreneurs just like you start your businesses without dealing with the complicated legal forms. Our Done For You service is backed by over 2,530 5-star Google reviews, and we can help you start your business too. Before I begin, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as bell notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos. Taking those actions truly helps our channel grow, which allows us to produce more content as well as information, thus helping people just like you all around the world. It is important to note that individuals who qualified for the second stimulus check may not qualify for the third wave of stimulus checks. If you already applied for the third wave of stimulus checks and you haven't received your payment, it's likely that you're asking yourself, where is my payment? When is it gonna come? And how much will I receive? In fact, you may have already checked the IRS tracking tool. You may have searched additional options such as seeking out troubleshooting advice. After taking these actions, after taking these steps, after reaching out to the correct entities, after trying to troubleshoot exactly what is going on, maybe you haven't heard anything yet. The responses you get are none. It is important to note that the third stimulus check has a lot more strict requirements. What I mean by this is for individuals, for families, the amount of adjusted gross income, the cap is lower. If your adjusted gross income is equal to or more than the new cap that was imposed, then you may not qualify for the third stimulus check. Hence, you haven't received any sort of payment. The number one factor that the IRS and the US Treasury looks at when determining the amount of stimulus check you will receive is the adjusted gross income for your 2019 or 2020 year. In other words, the IRS or the US Treasury will look at your adjusted gross income for the year 2019 or 2020. In taking action to determine whether or not you qualify for the third stimulus check, you will need to differentiate and you will need to compare your adjusted gross income for the year 2019 as well as the year 2020. But your actions must not stop there. Once you determine the difference in your adjusted gross income for the year 2019 and 2020, you must then determine which adjusted gross income year the IRS evaluated related to your third stimulus check application. You are going to want to note that the filing for 2020 was pushed back and the new deadline is now May 17th, 2021. Although the deadline for filing your 2020 taxes has been pushed back, you're going to want to file your 2020 taxes as soon as possible so that the IRS has the most up-to-date information regarding your adjusted gross income. While your adjusted gross income for the year 2019 or the year 2020 may play a huge factor in whether or not you qualify for the third stimulus check, there are additional factors that you are going to want to take into consideration. The first factor you're going to want to consider is if your adjusted gross income as evaluated by the IRS is close to the threshold or cap as determined by the IRS, then this may lead to you receiving some payments or none at all. As mentioned in the stimulus bill, what the IRS is going to look at is your adjusted gross income tax filing for the year 2019 or the year 2020. The IRS will determine your adjusted gross income depending on what they have on file when processing your payment. As reported by the IRS is currently taking a little bit more time when processing tax filings for the year 2020. As a result of the IRS reportedly delaying the processing times of 2020 tax returns, this means that the new tax date, the new deadline to file your taxes is May 17th, 2021. If you happen to need more time and you're not able to file your taxes for the year 2020, by the time May 17th rolls around, you may want to ask for a tax extension. You may not be entitled to the third wave of stimulus checks if you file your taxes as an individual and you make equal to or more than $80,000 in adjusted gross income. If this is the case, then you will not receive a payment. However, if the IRS determines that your adjusted gross income is between the numbers of $75,000 and $80,000, then you may still receive a partial payment. If you file your taxes as the head of household, then you may not be entitled to a payment if your adjusted gross income is equal to or more than $120,000. However, if the IRS determines that your adjusted gross income is between the amount of $112,500 and less than $120,000, then you may still qualify for a partial payment from the third wave of stimulus checks. In order to receive the full $1,400 from the stimulus check, you must make less than $112,500. Married couples who file their taxes jointly will not be entitled to the third wave of stimulus checks if the amount of adjusted gross income is equal to or more than $160,000. In order to qualify for the full amount of $1,400, couples who file jointly must make less than $150,000, and the amount comes down to the combined household income. If you are a non-US citizen or you are a non-resident alien, then you will not qualify for the third stimulus check. However, if you are a non-US citizen and you're married to a US citizen, then you may still qualify for the third stimulus check, but it really depends on whether or not you meet the other requirements and qualifications associated with the stimulus bill of 2021. If you happen to enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like, subscribe, as well as bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you would like to learn more about starting your own business, if you'd like to learn more about BBAs, sole proprietorships, make sure you click the link in the description box below to book your free call with a professional who can help you better understand the process of starting your own US company. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to rise.